What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to a new trading education video in which we'll talk about the RSI again, and we'll kind of talk about how to best use it, but also slash kind of like a mini strategy on how to use the RSI best and how to potentially make some money with it, find some good trade setups and how to at least increase your chances of making money with it, alright? So that's what we'll do in this video. It will be a relatively short video, I would say, but I do think it's very, very valuable. Whatever strategy you're using, all right? Because the RSI, look, I have a little bit of a troubled relationship with the RSI. When I started trading, I used to use it a lot, and then I stopped using it. I thought, all right, well, this indicator is bullshit. And there goes the monetization. But I did not use it. And then I found other ways on how to use it with also divergences, which by the way, I also made a video on. That's in the trading education playlist. Very valuable, but using divergences and using some more advanced tactics. I would not say this is advanced, but I would say this is a good way to use the RSI in an easy way. All right, so that's what we'll do. First of all, you want to put your RSI on the chart as an indicator. Go to TradingView, which you can also, well, you cannot see it, but it's tradingview.com. I'll leave the link down in the description. Maybe I might forget, but then it's tradingview.com. All right, and there you can chart. Then you go to the top right here, which I do. No, you cannot see that. So let me do this. You go to the top, to indicators. You look up RSI. And you just plop on the relative strength index, and what you do then is you go to settings, which you will find if you scroll over the name. You go to the little settings button, and what you'll do then is you will make the RSI upper band 80 and the RSI lower band 20. All right. You need to do that because that provides better readings of the RSI, I think. Because how we will use the RSI and how I think it's best to use the RSI, there are multiple ways, of course, but I think this is best, is to stick to extremes. All right, so most people, what they do is that they use 70 and 30, which means the RSI gives overbought or oversold quite often. While I think it's better to stick with those points of time where it is really overbought or really oversold. All right, and that you will only get with 80 or 20. So that is the first thing. All right, so you go to TradingView, you put on the RSI, and you change it to that the extremes are 80 and 20. And then the second thing you do, first of all, if we just go by trial, all right, so if we check this out now, every time, like here you see, can see oversold, and the way you can best use it is don't buy when it gets into the oversold area. Buy when it gets into that and then gets back out. All right. So for example, that happened yesterday, was a great buy area. We also had that right here, the 15th of July, was not the best sell area, to be honest. But here you had another one, the 5th of July, was a good buy area. You had another one right here, the 24th of June, was a good buy area. You had here you can see, we actually, like if the extreme level was 70, it would have hit. But now it's 80, so it hasn't hit. And then you go back in time. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. 5th of March, hit, big drop. Also right here, hits, we drop back down. And you can see we get a bit of a retracel. Doesn't always work. So the key is to not only look at those extreme values on higher time frames, such as the hour 4, the daily time frame, maybe the 1 hour time frame, but to combine it with different things. Right, and the two things I think you can combine it with the most are EMAs, or exponential moving averages, and then I would stick with the 200 or the 100 EMA, maybe the 50 EMA. So put those on a chart, right? So you can line those up together with some sort of a move. Like for example, if we go to the 3-day time frame. Well, no, that's actually not. That's not necessarily the best, but you can see that, for example, because what we'll do is we will combine these moments. All right. So, for example, what you can see is the 5th of July we were oversold, and then what you try to do is you want to combine a level like that where we are oversold with either, well, basically with a key level, and that key level can be an EMA. So, for example, what we did back then is we also hit the 100 EMA on the 3-day time frame. So then you have a confluence. Then it's not only the RSI being oversold, you also have the 100 EMA there, which increases the chance that we will bounce from there. And that is the best way to use the RSI. All right, so first of all, only look at the extremes and then pair it up with key levels. And honestly, it's not even that difficult, because what you can do is those exponential moving averages you can put on the chart very easily, and then pair up a 4-hour time frame oversold area with, for example, an EMA on the weekly time frame. That's possible. But you can also go to indicators and just type in key levels. All right, and there are indicators that make these key levels automatically for you. So I already have them. For example, Spaceman Bitcoin key levels and key levels by Flux charts, and you get these automatic key levels. All right, so then again, you just line them up with oversold or overbought areas. And then if those actually coincide at one level, then the chance of bouncing from that level is much higher. So here you can see the 24th of June, we are oversold, and it lines up with a key level. So it's more likely that we will bounce. So you should probably buy. All right. All right, here, as I said again, the 5th of July, we have a key level right here, and we're oversold. So it's probably likely that you are going to have to buy, and you got a nice bounce from there. All right. So if you go back, I actually haven't checked this out further back in time, but we also weren't that overbought or oversold back in the days. But here you can, for example, see that you have a little bit of a, well, no, that's actually something else, I believe. But here you can see, for example, we are overbought, and it lines up with a key level. You can also create the key levels for yourself, but you can very easily see that there is a key level right here. Lines up with a key level, price goes down. Right here, we are overbought. First time, there's no key level. Second time, we are at 45,000, psychological key level. Price drops down. Takes some time, but still. And that's the best way to use the RSI. All right, so basically, to keep it simple, stick to higher time frames and extreme values for the RSI, and combine that with different types of key levels. And that's what you need to know for now. All right, so if you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.